We are in West Sacramento getting an update on our Hobson Flip. That is all coming up next on Flipping in Heels. Welcome back to Flipping in Heels. I am your host, Olivia Barrett, and I am joined today with Mike and his lovely wife, Laura, and we're here to get an update on how things are going. We're a little bit behind schedule, but do not worry, because we brought in the big guns today.
All the helpers.
All the helpers. They got their hammers. They're ready to go.
Got Lily, Elizabeth, and Finn. All the big helpers here to get us caught up on and back on schedule. So let's get back to work.
And we're gonna go check out the house and see some of the progress. So follow us. So the kitchen is in, which is great because we had about a month delay from it coming from China. So it's finally in. We did, even when it came in, it was a little bit off. So we did have to make a couple of changes in that area, but we were able to figure it out so that we didn't have any further delays. One thing though I noticed, so this was what we had talked about, putting a table built in because we just didn't have a ton of space here. But I think where he put the legs was a little bit too far in so that we can't get a chair here. So if we push that out to about here, that'll give us more space for a chair here, and then make sure it's wide as well so we can put a chair here and chair here. We can get 3 chairs around this little island and stage it that way.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed that was a really nice feature that they did with this was added the extra chair space back here.
Yeah.
So that you could put 2 chairs here and then have 2, so a family of 4, which would be ideal for this house, would work perfect.
Right.
As a dining and a space for, you know, homework or anything after school that needs to be done, and then it can be cleared away, and then now it's a dining table. So it's that mixed use of space.
We'll stage it like that way too, putting some plates and everything right here so that they can envision it with their family. But you're right, I mean, doing homework while you're cooking is huge. So next step is gonna be appliances. We got those already ordered, but we need the backsplash to go in before then. You've already gotten the tile for that?
We're waiting on it. It's still coming in. It should be in this week, so we'll pick it up this week and get it installed for that.
Okay, so backsplash goes in this week, and then we can get appliances early next week.
Yep.
And then pop in some pendant lights, and the kitchen is done. Are you guys gonna do any hardware on the cabinets?
That was one thing that we were going to address today, was just as far as getting this on here, how we're going to do it, if we're going to keep it minimal or if we want to put little pull knobs on there. So
I think that's the jewelry of the kitchen. I think it's a nice little touch, and it's cheap and really easy to do. And in fact, I have some left over if you want some from projects.
Yeah, definitely.
So, great. All right, well, everything else in here I think is good. We'll address the flooring. Oh, flooring before appliances as well. Okay.
We got a busy week. That's why we got all the helpers.
Yeah, right.
So Laura's been busy working on the bathrooms,
okay.
And I've been working on the exterior siding with the boys outside, and it's been a good team effort and coming along.
Let's check out the siding first, because I know we had some issues with that, and then we'll come back in for the bathrooms. At the side of the house, I'm noticing a lot of progress. I remember last time that you had different siding here, but it was bowing a bit.
Correct, yeah.
Is this different material?
Yeah, and the struggle we were having was with the 1940s building material they used then, and then what's available today. The dimensions they had they don't make anymore. The company that made that is out of business, so we had to do a kind of a compromise with the textured finish as opposed to that smooth that was on there before.
Yeah, I think it looks better.
Yeah, it kind of tones it down, makes it a little softer.
And you're gonna do two-tone in your color scheme?
Yeah, so it'll be the top, the stucco will be one color, and then the new siding will be a different color.
Okay. And if you guys remember correctly, there was a door here before, which is why the stucco patch is here, that you'll be able to blend this in.
Yeah, it'll get blended in. We got a little bit of filling to do still on it, so it's not as noticeable. But having this door removed has added so much benefit to this house, at least the way it functions on the inside with the kitchen and everything.
Oh yeah.
We gained all that space in there. So
It's great. It looks so much larger in there
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's funny because so this used to be a door, and then the concrete just leads to the fence. So
Yep.
maybe it's like tell the kids to get out and go to the neighbors or
Right.
something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe,
like, would
maybe
that
it was
used to be open?
a family that lived, both families knew each other and they just could come back and
Yeah.
forth. So who knows?
No idea. But what are you going to do over here?
So here's going to be, we're going to continue this concrete out a little further so that you got a good spot to put trash cans. And reposition the fence to the center.
Okay.
So it's going straight out because you got the gas meter and the new AC unit that's there. So it'll flow a little better out there.
So out here, we're going to keep doing this. You got more dry rot that you're working on, finishing up the pergola area back there.
Yep.
Some fencing, landscaping, no big deal.
No big deal.
No
All
big
in a couple weeks.
I'm really excited actually to see the bathrooms. So let's go check those out
Yeah.
because those are almost finished too.
A lot of progress in there.
All right, let's go see. I see a ton of progress in the bathrooms. They look phenomenal. I love the tile work. I love what you've done with the vanity. The mirror's gonna look great. What is your thought process on finishing touches? Are you going with brushed nickel or?
Sure.
some-
Everything's going to be a brushed nickel. Kind of smooth lines is what we're really looking for.
More of a modern look?
Yeah, to keep that modern look going from the faucets to the shower enclosure. The tile work, Laura was learning to grout and did a phenomenal job.
You guys did
grouting that.
incredible. Honestly, you did really, really good.
So
It looks great.
The colors, we were a little apprehensive with the all white in there, but it turned out great. With the white grout, the white and gray mix in the tiles with that little hint of brown just adds that real softness in there. It looks
Makes
we were happy
bathrooms
with
look clean and nice.
and open and big.
Yeah.
You know, for a smaller bathroom, it looks big now.
And I think, are you doing shower curtain or are you doing a glass enclosure?
Glass enclosure, kind of
Okay.
a modern touch. Actually, right here is the.
Oh, I love those. Yeah, where you run along the top. These are, did you get at Lowe's?
Yeah, I got that at Lowe's, and it's just that clean lines.
Yeah.
It'll look like the shower and the outside just kind of flow together. Clear glass doors coming down so you can see the tile, and let that light really come through into the bathroom, the natural light of it.
That's going to be a perfect finishing touch there, and it gives kind of that barn look that everybody loves.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very neat. And the other one, the other bathroom is a tub shower.
Correct.
You're not doing a glass door on there, right?
No
Yeah.
glass door on that. It'll be just the shower curtain open. A little easier for kids with the tub, getting bath time, all that taken care of. So.
We usually don't even put a, just even for staging purposes, because we want people to be able to see the tile and they can
Sure.
easily just add a little shower curtain afterwards.
Yeah, and with that tile in there too, that wood grain kind of bluish with the white grout turned out really nice.
It's sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the accent tile really popped out of there. So.
Great. Great. Well, really good job. So last thing is setting, I see everything in here. Are they actually permanently affixed yet or?
The toilet is installed.
Okay.
And then the vanity and the mirror will be installed later this week.
Okay. So we're really looking at about 2 weeks.
Yes. Yeah, we're shooting for 2 more weeks on, and it's just this hard push. That's why we're down here for this time with the family and all the
Yeah.
helpers here to really knock this out so we can get it on the market.
Yeah. And you got Martine coming to do landscaping next week. Are you still doing that little shed back there?
I think so. It seems like in this area, the market really is, everybody
great
has a
right
shed.
now. Yeah.
And they all have that shed, and I think it adds to the backyard, at least a place to put a lawnmower, yard tools, and stuff like that. So.
And I think too, what we were talking about before, being able to kind of hide or take your attention away from those electrical beams back there would be really nice.
Yeah,
you know?
and a shed out there with the right colors, I think will definitely divert your eyes to that.
Great.
So.
So we got about 2 weeks left on this project. We're gonna wait until then and just do the reveal at the end. And so make sure you stay tuned. We have some other houses that we'll be showing to you in the meantime. But in about 2 weeks, we'll show you the finishing product here. So I'm gonna let them get back to work. Thanks so much for Mike, Laura, and their family for being a part of this episode of Flipping in Heels. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you next week on Flipping in Heels.
Bye.
Bye.